What's up everyone, this is Joey, Plus Response, and today we're checking out the Electron Digitakt II. Let's get right into it. Alright, so we've got the Digitakt II here from Electron. This is a hugely upgraded sequel to the Digitakt I, and the Digitakt I is like super famous and everyone likes it, and so do I. But the Digitakt II adds a lot. There were a lot of OS upgrades to the one, adding these new sampling modes. Like you can see here, I'm at 76 BPM. I've got an Amen cut up on it. This is using the warp mode, which is like Ableton or Octatrack style warping. And we're just gonna build up from this, and I'm gonna talk about it in real time. So you got a new multi-mode filter with morphing filter type. You can morph smoothly from low, high to band. If you have a Digitone 2, you're going to notice that basically all of these features are also in the Digitone 2, and I would say the only major difference between the two that I found is that one is using samples as oscillators, whereas the other is using FM synthesis and other types of synthesis methods. So keeping that in mind, you're going to just look at these as like sister machines, and I think that's what they were intending anyway. So let's start tweaking this Amen out. I'm going to put another trigger here. Put another division. Oh, I like that low. That's cool. We'll do the compressor mix. We're gonna keep adding that. I'm gonna use the one-shot machine and bring in a couple kicks. And we're already getting somewhere kind of fun. I'm gonna What's cool is you got a new, you have the attack hold decay envelope, but you also have ADSR if you need it. So, good on that. And you know what? I need a more exciting filter, so I'm gonna go to machine, and then you see I've got all these new filter types, which are also in the Digitone 2. The comb positive, which is added, so let's play with that. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna keep tweaking that sequence. We're gonna have on this hit only, we're gonna have the LFO adjust the sample rate reduction. But with a hold LFO and a random waveform, we're gonna do another one. With a trig condition. I like that they separated trig conditions from the probability, so you can have it hit every second out of 4 bars, you know, with a percentage. And then even with a fill, and you have negative conditions too, so it hits every 3 instead of 4, etc. It's cool. It's a lot going on here. We'll keep tweaking here. Yeah. Let's keep adding. We need a snare. I'm gonna make a snare. So of course it has a limited sample RAM. It's not super limited, but I encountered it because I just tried to upload like 400 samples without paying attention to the space. So I'm gonna have to get creative here, and I just turned a hi-hat into a snare, which is something you can do. Don't be afraid to make things what they're not. Sounds cool, honestly. We're gonna play with that a little more. Gonna have LFO onto that sample rate reduction. We're also gonna make these hit only a certain amount of times. Now I need a pad. I want a chord progression, so I'm gonna save this to the temp area because I previously did this review and I had this amazing pattern going, and then I accidentally pressed reload and I lost everything. And I wanted to cry. I was hurt inside. I'm still hurting now from it because I feel like it was better than this one sounded, but we're gonna work with that and try to make it cooler. All right, brought it up to 109. Now I want a pad. I'm gonna show you the grid mode, which is cool for making wavetables. I want to use that with some Fismo sounds I made. You see here, here's the Fismo sample. Put on keyboard mode. Play mode, forward loop. I'm sweeping through wavetables. Put some chorus on it. We'll put an LFO to slice select. I'm gonna make that an advanced pattern. Gonna bring it up to 128 steps. We're gonna turn this one to 64. Yes. Now we're gonna see. Yes. Now we got that going. Gonna hit a little different every time because of the LFO to the grid. We'll put another LFO to the grid amount. We'll put a hold LFO on that. So for the amp, we'll put an ADSR. Bring that level down because it's a bit much. We're gonna filter that with a high pass. All right, we're getting there. Now we need a bass line. Gonna just do one shot machine for this. Yes. Quantize that. Keep going with that. Added a couple more triggers on that. We're gonna keep building. Gonna use warp machine. Bring another breakbeat. Yes. Wild. I'm not totally happy with that pad. Let's keep tweaking. Got the second filter. Yes, I'm vibing on this now. We're gonna play with the kicks a lot. Oh, I like that. We're gonna put a probability on that condition. Then we're gonna put previous hits. Keep going. We need a hat here. One shot hat, simple. Just keep building. I like that you can do so many more. And so we're already at 7 tracks. Like if this was a Digitakt I, we'd be almost out, but we have 16 tracks. We can keep building. Gonna do it again. I really love the sample rate reducer in this. Wild. We're gonna change that filter out to the new comb filter. Wild. I'm vibing on that. Got the master effects here. Mixer page. Master over there. That's a wild jam. Alright, now I'm feeling this better than the first one I did, so now I feel less bad. Because for a second I was like, fuck, how am I going to recapture that vibe, you know? But we got it. We're into somewhere interesting. And also, didn't just want to do techno. I'm getting a little tired of that. So let's keep building. I'm going to put in some breakbeats. These are ones I edited, so they already sound a little edited, keep in mind. But we're going to make them even crazier. Stay in, come on. Yes. We need one more pad in here. Gonna go to the grid mode again. Bring in some Fismo sounds. Oh, here's a Nord G2 sound I made. I wonder what that sounds like. Okay, I kind of vibe. Let's solo for a second. We're gonna play loop, forward loop. Come on, give me forward loop. Hello. It's a little aggro for what I wanted. I wanted more like kind of vocal, so we're gonna pick a different sound. That's what I want. Okay. Now I'll bring all the other shit back. Wild. Fucking crazy, actually. Go to the mixer here for a second. Listening for the right pitch, so I'm not sure yet. That sounds the right one. Yes. Yes. Give it to me. Now we're doing it. Wild. So you might be wondering, like, which do I recommend between this and the Octatrack nowadays? And I'll just be honest with you. I think there's two things you got to consider when choosing one or the other. Do you want to play back samples and record them into your computer in a convenient way and just have like the ultimate sample player machine? Then you want the Digitakt. Do you want to do live resampling and looping where you can in real time record buffers and mess with them? Then you need an Octatrack. Also, the Octatrack definitely, there's no doubt about it, has better hands-on control than the Digitakt. It just has the crossfader. It has a lot more happening control-wise, and especially with the crossfader, there's just a lot you can do with that, with the scenes that you can't do on the Digitakt. But for just playing samples, making little grooves like this, I think the Digitakt is better ultimately because of overbridge, because you can multi-track out. So one of my biggest complaints about the Octatrack is they never put that in, but overbridge wasn't a thought when they made the Octatrack. So we're gonna speed up. And now our 5-beat down tempo. Is extremely fast. I'm gonna change up the kick trigger. I love control here. We're gonna control is amazing. Just listen how wild that is. Just with a 30% control all on every track. It's so deconstructed. Wow, I can listen to that forever. Ah! Oh my God. This is fucking crazy. I'll put in another sample. save that pattern so I don't lose again. That's 100% probability. God, the power of the sequencer cannot be denied. The electron sequencer is just so fucking next level. 100% probabilities. Aggro as fuck. Wow. Oh my god, I'm hyped. Oh my god. This is fucking incredible sounding. Oh my god, wow. It's so much better with the lower probability. I mean, it's sick though when you want to just like, alright. You're getting a little pensive. The crowd doesn't know what's happening, but they just know that everything is broken and so is their reality. Then hammer them. The hype will be fucking unreal. Wow. I can't, oh my god. Oh my god. My opinion just changed drastically in this moment. Because I thought it was really, really cool before. But now I think it's... Wow. 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 Oh my god. This just went from really cool to mind-blowing level for me. And I already knew this was there. Like, I did this with the model cycles a lot. At the premiere for model cycles at Electron Berlin when they had an office here. If you listen to my release Altered Genos on Bandcamp, it's a recording of that set. And you can hear me doing that probability shit all the time. But wow, I forgot how cool that can be. Insane. Control All is the greatest thing of all time. Oh my god. This is so fucking next level. Wow. Yes! Nice! Oh my god. Electron Digitakt II. Wow. So that was absolutely fucking mental. I cannot stress enough how excited that jam made me and how amazing this device is. The addition of overbridge takes this to a completely next level, which the Digitakt 1 was at, but this has just so much more power with the higher track counts, the new filter types, the new effects. I look forward to the future updates that Electron will put into this. I have no idea what they're going to be, but I know that by leaving the titles as machine and stuff, they're leaving it open to new additions, and they even just added the new comb filter to this. So with that in mind, the Electron effects and filters and all have been kind of copy pasted from machines for a while, and they sound amazing, but for an experienced Electron user, you might find that you're not hearing anything new because you've been hearing these effects for so long. If you're new to Electron, it's like, wow, you have access to amazing effects. But all I mean by this is I want to see more, and I hope that more come, because what you have here is, I'm gonna say, maybe the best sampler on the market. I'm just going to throw that out there, because you have so many tracks, you have the overbridge function, you have all the beautiful sequencing functions. Of course, you can't do like true polyphony, so that is one annoyance if you want to do polyphonic pads. But for example, this versus Push 3 as a pure sampler, this I would choose just because you have the overbridge ability. So and the more advanced sequencing functions like control all and the performance features, which is I think where Electron really excels. A lot of those all-in-one devices like the MPC, the Force, and the Push 3, they don't have that level of control native to them because they do so much, so they can't really specialize in control, if you get what I'm saying. So I think this is awesome. I feel that the jam kind of blew my mind, and it took this from like, yeah, this is a cool piece, to like, wow, I'm so happy that I got to use this, because I feel like it took a next level that I've been trying to find somewhere in my own production, and it happened on the fly because I was like, oh, let's play with that control, you know. So just the beauty of that and the inspiration it's given me. I'm gonna do like 500 more jams experimenting with this and trying to build that idea out further, and that's all thanks to the Digitakt II. I can't praise this enough. It fucking ruled. Like, I'm really blown away, and I'm also similarly blown away by the Digitone II. I think they're great sister machines, and if you just had both of those, you could do a lot of stuff with synthesis and sampling, and you would have an infinite sample source for the Digitakt with the Digitone 2 and resampling, and just wow. I would love to see more of the Octatrack DNA thrown into the Digitakt 2, since it's now the newer sampler with the overbridge. Like, it would be cool to bring in some of that live buffer resampling and shuffling stuff that you could do on the Octatrack. But you know, maybe it comes, maybe it doesn't come. It's not super necessary, but it would be very nice. As always, samples of this jam are going to be up on my Patreon if you want to support me. Static Bloom and I have a new release coming out on Enhanced Production on vinyl and digital. It's coming out next month. Pre-order links are going to be in the pinned comment and video description, and right here, picture and all that. If you want to support me in other ways, check out my Bandcamp, sign up for Patreon, check out the affiliate links I've gotten for everything. DistroKid, which I use to distribute my music. I'm an affiliate with Sweetwater, Perfect Circuit, and many other retailers. Check those out. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.